it's Tori with Saluzio. I tried calling, but I wasn't able to get you on the phone, so I figured I would create this video to show you how we can create a newsletter archive for the newsletter page. And there's a couple of different steps. The reason you're not able to find this to edit is because this is actually a document page and it's pulling from Document. So the first thing I would suggest is from the control panel, we go to Components, and then we're going to go to Document. Okay. And then I would suggest, because it's going to be easier to just move over a couple of newsletter to a newer folder for documents than it is to move all of them. I would suggest we just rename this current one Newsletter Archive and then create a new document category. So the first thing I'm going to do is from the documents, I'm going to go to categories, and then underneath school I see newsletter. I'm going to click into that, and I'm going to change this from newsletter to newsletter archive. Okay, so that's been changed to newsletter archives. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new one called current newsletters. And you can change this to just newsletters if you want. You would just go through the same process but just delete that. So we want the parent category to be school, so it's underneath the school documents, and we're going to save and close that. Okay. And then the next thing we want to do is we want to get the link for the documents. So I just went to the hidden documents page, all sites have them, and it's just your URL /documents. And then I'm going to go to school, and let's do newsletter archives. And then I'm just going to copy this URL right here. Okay, so inside the category, that's where we're actually going to add the button. So again, we're going to open this, and we're just going to add archived, link it, and again we're just linking it to that page, and then I like to center it and make it a button, but you don't have to if you don't want. Okay, so that was the first couple of steps. We changed the newsletter articles document to be newsletter archive. We created current newsletters, and then we created a button inside of current newsletters that links to archive newsletters. And actually, let's go ahead and change that to be archived newsletters. Okay, so those are the first couple of steps. Now what we want to do is we're going to go to our school main menu page, and underneath the newsletters, we're going to just switch it to be archived newsletters to just be current newsletters. So if I refresh it, and let me go back to our school, I'm on the wrong page, sorry, newsletters, okay, it's popping up with current newsletters and archives. So we want to get rid of that download selection, so these are just a couple of settings I'm going to change real quick. Don't need the document. Okay. And all that did was remove this up here. Okay. So when I click on that, it goes to the archived newsletters. Alrighty. And then what I would recommend doing now that we did that is you can just move over a couple of your documents to the actual thing. So I'm going to go ahead and keep, let's do May, June, and July of this year. And we're going to click Move, select Current Newsletters. So those are currently showing up. I hope this helps. Please let me know if I can assist you with anything else, or if you would still like to schedule a meeting to go over this. I'll include a link on the email. Thanks, God bless.